This module on cane travel will provide some general and specific tips and suggestions to use in the most common situations you will encounter. Feel free to modify, adapt, and improve upon these approaches. Remember, what you see here is based on the collective experience of many blind people, but you are the expert on you. If you give cane travel a try, you will find yourself participating more and more in life, maybe more than ever before. Pathways to Independence. Cane travel. There are 3 types of long white canes, and there is a support cane. One type of long cane is one piece and usually made of fiberglass. Often it has a metal tip. There is also a folding cane. Several sections of the cane are connected with a bungee cord. It's handy if you want to fold it up and store it, but information is lost because of the joints in it. There is also a telescopic cane. It collapses the same way a car antenna collapses. Again, it is easy to store away, but loses some information because of the joints. To determine the length of the cane, with the tip on the ground, the handle should reach up between your chin and nose. These 3 canes are used to check out what is in front of you and determine that it is clear to walk. A support cane is a sturdy cane with some type of a handle or grip. It is used in your dominant hand and used beside you for balance. It is like a third leg. We will be discussing techniques for using the long white cane. Gripping the cane appropriately. Gripping the cane appropriately is a simple matter. It is not physically challenging, but you will develop skill and endurance as you continue to practice with it. 2 main grips are used for most situations. These are the standard palm-up grip and the pencil grip. The standard grip. You will find the standard grip useful when walking around both in open areas and on streets and sidewalks. Hold the handle of the cane palm facing upward. Wrap your fingers around the handle as you would with a vacuum cleaner, for example. Center your hand about 6 inches in front of your belt buckle. Allow your elbow to rest lightly along your side, near your waist. You are now ready to start tapping your cane. The cane will locate objects in your path and provide auditory information as you swing and tap it. Each time you take a step, tap the cane ahead of your rear foot. As you step forward, swing the tip of the cane to the opposite side. The arc of your cane should be about the width of your shoulders or a bit wider. This will ensure the path ahead is open and clear. Swing the tip of the cane an inch or less from the surface on which you are walking, tapping it on each side. This will help you locate cracks, drops, or rises in your path. Keep the arc even so you will be walking toward the center of it. This will aid in maintaining a straight course. Remember, try to use only the fingers to swing the cane, keeping your wrist, arm, and shoulder muscles relaxed. The pencil grip. The standard grip is not always the best way to hold your cane. The pencil grip can be more helpful in tight quarters, around other people, or when dealing with stairs. Hold the cane in your hand as though it is a pencil and you are going to write on the ground. Swing and tap the cane just like you do with the standard grip. Keep it centered in front of your body with your elbow comfortably at your side. When you find objects in your path, the pencil grip will allow you to check out these obstacles freely and comfortably. When you find yourself in a crowd, you can keep moving more smoothly without bumping or tripping others. Handling stairs can be done more easily and gracefully too. Remember, the more you practice, the more your skill and stamina with the pencil grip will improve. The 2-point arc. Swing the tip of your cane left and right in an arc about the width of your shoulders or a little more. The cane tip taps the ground at the far left and far right. The sound of the cane taps provides feedback to assist in locating objects in the environment. It also helps you stay connected to the level and texture of the path on which you are traveling. Maintaining contact with the path ahead of you by tapping the cane gives you the most information. Synchronizing Footsteps and Arc. Swing the cane in rhythm with your footsteps. Tap the cane in front of your rear foot as you walk. Because there is a greater distance from the rear foot to the cane tip, you will provide yourself with more reaction time per step. Imagine that you are kicking the cane tip to the opposite side of your body with every step you take. Proper hand and elbow position. Hand and elbow positions are not difficult, but are important to maintain. Your travel experience will be more comfortable with your cane hand centered in front of you and your elbow at your side. This will make it easier for you to pay attention to what happens around you, travel in a straight line, and consistently keep in touch with your surroundings. So remind yourself periodically to relax, keep your elbow at your side, and your hand centered in front of you, palm up, and a few inches ahead of your body. Maintaining good posture. A relaxed and erect posture will make a world of difference for your travel experience. This helps you pay attention and track your surroundings and progress. Keeping your head and chin up helps you to notice and respond to sounds and walk straight. In order to listen ahead, you must be facing ahead. This will make traveling in a straight direction all the easier. Environmental orientation and cues. One of the most important tools you have available to you for environmental orientation is cardinal directions. North, south, east, and west, directions can provide a big help to get you where you want to go. Cardinal directions give you absolute points of reference. Maintaining your orientation, reminding yourself frequently which way you are facing, is important. You know your house faces east, and as you leave your house, that is the direction you are facing. You know your street is named 47th, and it runs north and south. You can learn to calculate that you are currently on the west side of 47th Street, and if you turn right, you will be heading south. So part of what you will use for direction is based on your memory of directions. Other environmental cues may be used to provide the necessary information for your orientation, such as sound, touch or the tactile sense, and the olfactory sense, data gathering through your nose. As a sound cue, the tap of your own cane reflects off different objects. These could include buildings, parked cars, and any number of others you pass as you walk. Sounds of traffic may serve many purposes. At a distance, traffic may serve to help you locate a street and help with specific cardinal direction. Sounds of traffic patterns may also let you know when it is your turn to cross a street and which way to face as you go. Sounds of pedestrian traffic, people talking, birds chirping, dogs barking, machines whining, all may help you know where you are and where you are going. Be aware of tactile cues. Your cane can give you advance notice of a change in the level of a path. You may notice the wind blowing from the east as you leave home, and know that as you keep it to your back, you will be continuing to the west. Obviously, you cannot count on the wind all day, but you can for a brief walk. The sun, when available, makes an excellent tool with its warmth on your face. In the morning, it is more to the east, and later it sets in the west. At noon, it may appear as directly overhead or directly in the south. One of the more fun and interesting cues you can take advantage of is the sense of smell. Everything from a freshly mown lawn to freshly baked bread may give you cues as to where you are. Grocery stores and gas stations all have their distinct smells. These may be very handy in finding a location. Walking a straight line. Walking a straight line as a blind person is much easier than what you may think. Here are some tips to help you develop good travel skills. Listening for sound cues while keeping your head up and facing forward as you walk will help you keep your direction and take optimal advantage of the sounds around you. Maintaining proper posture, cane handling, and tapping a balanced and centered arc all contribute to a steady, straight, forward course. Using the cane with either hand. You may need to switch your cane from one hand to the other at times as you travel, whether you are using the standard grip or the pencil grip. On long walks, you may simply want to give your dominant hand a break. When carrying heavy items, such as a bag of groceries, you may want to rest your other arm and hand. Remember, you use different muscles when using a cane from those used to carry loads. Another common case requiring changes in your cane handling is if you use a support cane as well as a long white cane. If your right hand is dominant, for example, and you need it for your support cane, you will need to learn to use your long white cane with your left hand. Using it the same as in your dominant hand with near equal performance will come with experience. Shorelining. A variety of environmental features or landmarks can be used as guides for walking straight or knowing where to turn. This could be anything from a row of chairs to a wall in a hallway, to a curb in the street or the edge of the sidewalk. These features provide guides you can follow with your cane. If the grass, for example, is on your left, your cane tip will strike the grass each time you tap it to the left, and the sidewalk each time you tap it on the right. Remember to maintain a full arc, continuing to arc across the entire width of your body. It is important to consistently stay in contact with the landmark you are using in order to know when you reach your destination. Walking a fast, steady pace. Walking at a fast and steady pace will enhance your ability to walk a straight line. Try to walk at a clip comparable to sighted pedestrians. This is a matter of confidence. You will find as you practice and build up your speed that your confidence and cane skills will improve as well. Getting in and out of a car. Stowing and retrieving your cane as you get in and out of a car is a simple matter. Here are some tips depending on whether you are sitting in the front or back seat or if the car has 2 or 4 doors. If you are getting in the front, go ahead and sit down with the cane still outside the car. Bring your cane along the inside of the car next to your seat, handle towards the back. Move the tip of your cane inside the car and rest it next to your seat. Lay your cane down on the floor, between the seat and the doorpost. Always check to prevent striking other passengers behind you or leaving the cane outside the car where it may be damaged when the door is closed. If you are getting in the back seat and the car has 4 doors, go ahead and sit down. Place the tip of your cane along the side of the seat in front of you, sliding it forward until you can rest the handle of the cane on the floor. If the car has only 2 doors and you are getting in the back, climb in and take your seat. Bring the handle of your cane in, sliding it back until you can rest the tip of your cane alongside the front seat. Remember to make sure the cane is all the way in before the doors close. When getting out of the car, put the tip out and sweep the area as you step out of the car. Using the cane to find doorknobs and handles. To find doorknobs or handles with your cane, locate the door you want to open. Hold the cane in a vertical position, flush with the surface of the door. Use a pencil grip as you slide the cane left and right along the surface of the door until it locates the handle. Some doorknobs or handles do not project far from the door itself, so you will need to pay attention for subtle changes in the surface as you run your cane across it. When your cane comes in contact with the handle, slide your hand along the shaft of the cane until you can grasp it. This method allows you to find the doorknob or handle quickly without having to slide your hand over the entire surface of the door. Using the cane to go up and down steps. Locate the steps with your cane. Whether you are going up or down, use the pencil grip. Find the base of the first step with the tip of your cane and hold the cane in a vertical position just before the step. Use the tip of the cane to gauge the rise or fall of the step, clear or sweep the step for obstacles, and locate the edge of the next step. Each time you take steps up or down, use your cane to locate, check, and measure the next step ahead. You may wish to check 2 steps ahead, especially going down, to aid in smoothly moving forward. When you reach a landing, you will find no more steps up or down, and you may resume your normal cane hold and pace. Carrying a tray. Trays are commonly used to carry food in cafeteria-style restaurants and buffet lines. The pencil grip is used when carrying trays in these situations for greater ease of movement in congested areas. The tray is carried mostly with your free hand. If you are right-handed, you will hold the cane with your right hand. The tray rests on top of your left forearm and wrist, while the fingers of your left hand hold the far edge of the tray. The near edge of the tray is pressed against your waist. As the tray may be held somewhat left of center and may be a bit wider than your body, you will need to swing a wider than normal arc with your cane in order to cover the entire width of the path you will cut. Use your cane to locate a table, walk up to it, and, sliding your hand down the shaft to locate the tabletop, lower the tray. Use your right hand to guide your tray to the table. Locating and judging depth of curbs. Curbs encountered as you travel out of doors may be thought of as single steps up or down. Hold the cane in a vertical position and switch to a pencil grip when coming up to a curb. From the edge of the curb, slide your cane down until you find the street. This will tell you how deep the step is. Be sure you are standing immediately behind the edge of the curb. Sweep your cane out ahead of you before you step down. Stepping up onto the curb after crossing the street involves the same process. Remember to sweep the cane for obstacles in your path as you step up. Correct use of the cane at street crossings. Locate the curb or curb cut at the street you are about to cross. Hold your cane in a vertical position. Before you cross, listen to the traffic and other cues for 2 things: the direction of traffic flow and when it is safe for you to cross. When you are lined up to cross and have determined the traffic has stopped in front of you or is moving parallel to you, extend your cane fully, switching to the standard grip as you do so, and check for obstacles in the crosswalk as you proceed. As you approach the opposite side of the street, prepare to switch to the pencil grip so you can properly gauge the height of the curb. Before stepping up to the sidewalk, check ahead of you with your cane for items such as signs or fire hydrants before you move forward, switching back to the standard grip as you go. Using the cane in snow or tall grass. What do snow and tall grass or brush have in common? They slow all pedestrians down. Nothing moves through thick, spongy, ragged, slippery, or sticky surfaces very quickly or smoothly. You can make it easier with a cane. You will want to use a pencil grip for starters. You will also want to pay special attention to sound and other cues in the environment, as tapping cues may be limited or distorted and muted. Remember, your cane will provide you mostly tactile feedback about changes in the surface immediately in front of you. Constantly switch your attention from this to distant cues in order to maintain your direction on course. Your cane will need to be used in an almost vertical, up and down motion, like poking your finger into pudding to find the plum. You will want to continue using an arc as you use your cane to fully protect yourself from obstacles or holes. Using the cane effectively for changes in terrain. As you are walking with your cane, you may encounter changes in terrain. Much like steps, curbs, escalators, and the like, you may find sudden slopes up or down. Surface materials may change, giving different feedback or requiring different strides. As you ascend a steep slope, you may prefer to change to a pencil grip. Maintain your posture, your arc, and your attention to the environment. Finding a steep slope down may call for a switch to a palm-up grip to allow for tracking the surface with optimal notice for better reaction time. Slick surfaces can often be handled best with a sliding arc to help with locating areas with better traction. Shorter footsteps and bent knees may also be helpful. Using the cane getting on and off buses and in finding a seat. Since buses may be the most frequently used mode of public transit, we will focus on how to access them. At the bus stop, you will normally be located near a curb. You will locate the edge with your cane and then your feet. As the vehicle pulls up, you will locate the opening into it with your cane. You will gauge the distance and height of the step. Using the pencil grip, you enter and climb the stairs. Like locating a door, use the handle or shaft of the cane to locate the place you pay for your ride. Next, you will swing your cane toward the rear of the bus, completing an arc wide enough to locate the seats on either side of the aisle. Slide the shaft along the front edge to determine if the seat is vacant. If it's occupied, run the cane back along the side of the seat and locate the opening between the next set of seats. You may find steps up to another level toward the back of the bus. Continue using your pencil grip as usual to climb these stairs. If new to bus travel, you may choose to sit near the front to facilitate communication with the driver for route tracking purposes.
Okay.
It is generally wiser to rely upon yourself and not the driver to recall your destination. Feel free to ask your current location and distance to your destination. Getting where you want, when you want, is the object of using the white cane for independent travel. This is not just a goal, but a reality for many blind people. Freedom of movement and activity is something you can achieve when you use your long white cane. You need to decide what an acceptable level of function is for yourself and what methods and techniques will work best for you. Written by Michael Floyd. Volunteers: Jeff Altman, Nye Bond, Darlene Dodson, Terry Heaney, Fatosh Floyd, Michael Floyd, Bill Ross, Jacques Runiga, Kent Taylor, James Wetzler, Peggy Zierenberg. Narrated by Barbara Lose. Special thanks to StarTran, Lincoln, Nebraska. Producer, Kent Taylor, Taylor Productions. Production Coordinator, Deanna Jesse. Program Specialist for Older Blind Services. Pathways to Independence, a production of Nebraska Commission for the Blind and Visually Impaired. www.ncbvi.ne.gov